Jewish Week on JN1.
This is probably the most challenging project done in the Jewish world ever. 365,000 Jewish people on all 5 continents each contributed one letter to a Torah scroll that today will be inducted in the Wailing Wall and will wait there until the third temple will open its doors somewhere in the unknown future. This is the remarkable story of the vision Ukrainian business tycoon Vadim Rabinovich had to create something no one else has ever aspired to do. Write a Torah scroll where Jews on every continent will contribute each a single letter. Now 7 years later and a few $1 million he invested with fellow Ukrainian businessmen Alexander Levin, Igor Kolomoisky and Gennady Bugloyev, finally the writing of the scroll has been completed.
I think it's very important because for the first time perhaps in world history, a Torah has been written on all the continents, in America, in Australia, in Russia and in Ukraine. In Israel, almost 100,000 soldiers have signed this Torah. It's the Torah of Israel that we're bringing, or rather would like to bring, into the third temple today. And if we can't do that, we'll put it in safekeeping on the Wailing Wall.
Everyone gathered at the Horveh synagogue in the old city of Jerusalem to finish writing the last 60 letters into the Torah scroll before it will embark on its final journey towards the Wailing Wall. But before the journey began, the organizers invited everyone for a gala dinner. Among the invitees were Jewish leaders, contributors and VIPs. We caught up with some of them who were very enthusiastic about this unique project.
I think this is a unique Torah scroll, because one of the Jewish laws says a Jew should help a Jew. And in this scroll it is help to all Jews of the world who didn't write a Torah scroll themselves. And it is very unique that Mr. Rabinovich, together with Mr. Levin, initiated this scroll. This is a very special scroll, and I also believe it symbolizes the ties of all Jews which are scattered all around the world, and the Jews are already here in Israel.
Vadim David Rabinovich is, before anything else, a warm-hearted Jew who loves the state of Israel, who loves and supports Jews. He's not only a prominent businessman, he's also one of the most devoted philanthropists that I've seen for a long time. I can only congratulate him and wish him the best of health and prosperity, so he will be able to do so much more for the Jewish people, not only in Jerusalem, not only in Israel, but in Europe, East, Central and Western Europe, where he's very active, and his leadership is very much needed at times of such great challenges for European Jewry.
Within minutes, hundreds of residents of the old city gathered for the mitzvah of chaperoning the Torah scroll on its final voyage to the Wailing Wall, where it will be placed in a special tomb. The happiness and uplifting of the spirit that filled up the streets was something that could not leave anyone untouched. From the music van, to children with the fire pillars, the Torah huppah, the Hasidic men dancing and singing, the drum circles, the blowing of the shofar, or the dancing rabbi mascot.
It is a very special occasion. It's a special Sefer Torah where every single letter was written by another Jew from all over the world, and a lot of them are soldiers from the Israeli army, from all over the borders. They took them out of the border, out of the mission, and they wrote the letter. And they wrote their letters, and then they went to the missions. It's very special. It shows that Kol Israel arevin ze bazeh, which means all of us are in a special mutual guarantee together. We go together, and we have Sefer Torah among us that belong to all of us.
And then, after about an hour of parading the streets of the old city, the Together All Tribes of Israel scroll finally arrived at the Wailing Wall, welcomed with trumpets, drums and shofars and hundreds of men chanting and singing. The journey has come to a close for now, as it will be waiting in the tomb until the day when the third temple will be built in Jerusalem.
An induction of a Torah scroll at the Wailing Wall is always a very happy occasion. But even the veteran Hasidic scholars here admitted that such a joyous event hasn't been seen here in a very long time. I have never attended an event like this before and can really admit that I probably will cherish this for the rest of my life. For JN1, I'm Ron Jacobson at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem.